Hello everyone, it's Tuesday, I'm Chad.
And I'm Ben.
All right, a lot of you who are looking to improve your game struggle to have more shots at your disposal, more tools around the green to help you shoot lower scores. All the shots on the course are different, so some are going to need to be low, some are going to need to be high, somewhere in between. Today, what we'd like to talk about or help you develop is the flop shot.
The Phil Mickelson flopper, here we go.
Doppler. So definitely a fun shot.
Yes.
Let's help our friends around Metro Detroit get a little clarity on what to do to get that thing to lay down and be nice and soft.
The cool thing is there's still a lot of different ways to hit the shot. Is that true? It's not one way, there's multiple ways, right?
That's always true, yes.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to walk you through a couple different ways that you can actually pull off this flop shot. So some of these ways are going to be easier for you than others. So once again, pick whatever works best for you. There's no right way or wrong way. We're just going to give you some ideas, play around with it, find out what works best for you.
Okay, so the first shot, or the first option for everybody, how are you going to support them hitting it higher, softer, so it stays on the green?
Well, the first thing we know that has to happen is the club face has got to be open. Okay, so to hit this thing high, we want to make sure that the club face gets a little bit more open than your traditional shot. The other thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to engage the bounce on the golf club. So it's the area in between the leading edge and the trailing edge. So we're going to try to make sure that the bounce actually skips through the grass. And then the other neat thing about the flop shot is the divot's actually in a different spot. It's actually a little bit behind the ball, so it's no longer in front of the ball.
All right, so what I heard is open face, we got to have some more loft.
Got to have an open face.
You got to use the bounce. The club head does have to interact with the ground. Is that true?
That is true.
Very good. And then the low point doesn't have to be so far in front like we talked about a couple of weeks ago. It actually is slightly behind.
Just slightly behind.
Okay, so open the face, use the bounce, got to hit the earth. Show us what that would look like.
Here we go.
That thing's way open, man. Nice.
Wide open, flat as a pancake.
Good one. Good one. So definitely what I heard was the club hit at the ground. That's a non-negotiable.
Yep.
And then I heard it, like you said, it was a little bit behind. So you don't have to be perfect with this.
That is true.
That's the best. It's kind of like a bunker shot. It's the only shot that you really don't have to be perfect with, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so you said you had multiple ways. That's one way. What's the second way?
Another way is, this is a little bit funny for some of you at home, but what you're going to do is you're actually going to weaken your grip a whole bunch. So what we mean by weaken is you're going to take your hands and you're going to twist both of them to the left. So I'm going to twist both of my hands this way.
So that's severe.
That's pretty severe, right?
Good, good.
And what's going to happen here is it's going to open the face a whole bunch. This ball is going to go high and land nice and soft. Okay. So another way to do this, right?
So a totally different grip. It's going to be radically different, not a little different, severely weak, yes?
Yes. So here's another way to do it. Here we go.
Ooh, that was even softer. Might want to use that.
Actually, yeah. Usually I don't do it that way, but I think that could be extremely useful.
Well, I'm glad you said that. So back to the power of experimenting.
Yep.
So you were just open. You weren't trying to be perfect.
Nope.
Did something crazy different. So again, there's no right way or wrong way. You did something crazy different with your hands, and then that thing was soft.
Came out super soft.
So soft. So first way, open the face, use the bounce. Second way, change the grip, see what happens, yeah? You have a third way?
Yeah, sure. We can keep on going with this.
How many ways you got?
You know, these are all the things that you learn when you're just playful as a kid, trying to hit it high and soft. Here's another thing that you can do. You can lean the shaft backwards a whole bunch. So when I lean the shaft backwards a whole bunch, this also opens the face. Might not be your traditional way of doing it, but we've seen this work for some people. So now
a different way is just lean the shaft backward a whole bunch.
I'm leaning the shaft backwards a whole bunch, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it went high. Not quite as soft as the other ones, but again, like you said, there's
still
no right.
effective.
Yeah, exactly, still effective. So a lot of you around Metro Detroit come to the party with all the rules. Don't do this. Don't do this. You know, don't. Start playing around with this stuff. You'll learn that you can.
Yeah.
You'll learn that you can. Right? So 3 different ways that Ben showed us to help us hit flop shots. We hope this helps you. Anything you want to add before we sign off here?
We can go one more.
You got a.
I got one more. Yeah, we'll keep on going. Might as well keep the party going, right? Yeah. Shaft height.
Shaft height?
So yeah, other thing that we can do is actually we can just lower the shaft a whole bunch. And you notice when I lower the shaft a whole bunch, look at what the face wants to do. So
you could play with the shaft height as well.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go super, super low with the shaft.
Like Hawaii, how low can you go?
Yeah, that's right. Doing the limbo.
Oh boy.
That's another cool one.
That was tough. Wow.
Super soft.
Yeah, that's well done. I'm speechless after that one. Okay, 4 different ways. Play around with this flop shot. If you like these videos, go over to YouTube, subscribe to our Golf Leadership Academy page. We hope it helps. We thank you for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Get